How's it going, guys? Junior here with Any Mustangs, bringing you back another video. In today's video, we're going to be working on the Camry. As many of y'all remember, this is the one that Alex painted and did a couple things for the daily driver cheap car that we got. This is my daily now, and unfortunately, the Harmonic balancer decided to leave the chat, I should say. So in this video, we're going to be replacing the Harmonic balancer on the Camry. Stay tuned.
Music bed.
Alright, guys, so here we have a Dorman Harmonic balancer. There's a part number if you guys are looking for one. I got this one off of Rock Auto just because I priced out O'Reilly's and they were like almost triple the price. So I just decided to wait, and I dailied the Roush since the truck, as you can see there, is taken apart right now. So today, the reason why I found out it needs a harmonic balancer is because, here, let me start it. It decided to start squeaking randomly, and as soon as I popped the hood, this is what I saw. Let's start this thing. I think it's not squeaking as much because I loosened the belt when I checked it, but you can kind of see it down there. Let me see if I can turn on the flash. You guys see it? It's wobbling. So, I mean, now that I loosened the belts, it's not squeaking or wobbling as much anymore when I checked it, but pretty much the rubber on the harmonic balancer is coming out of it, which when I take it out I'll show you guys, but let's see if this new one I can show you guys. So this rubber piece right here, so it's just with the heat and everything, it just comes out, and pretty much this wobbles out of place of this because it's two pieces in a sense. So that's what is wrong with this one. So to get started, I already took off. It's got a little plastic cover, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. I already took that off when I checked it. So first things first, you're gonna get a jack it up. We're gonna take off this passenger front wheel, and then we'll get access to all that harmonic balancer and all that good stuff there on the side. All right, so as you can see, you got the car jacked up on jack stands, got the wheel off. First things first, gotta unplug this battery. Reason being, all right, let's see here. Oh, come on, put it on. There we go. Make sure that doesn't make no contact, because in order to take this main belt off, you gotta loosen the alternator, because that's how you tighten the belt. So once you gotta loosen this, and obviously if you touch something here, there's a lot of power there. So unplug your battery. So first things first, we're gonna loosen this belt, and then, well, we'll show you once we get down there. There's another belt that runs the power steering pump, and I'll show you guys how to take that one off. You gotta loosen the power steering pump like we did the alternator to take that belt off, and that should essentially release free the harmonic balancer. But here is where the harmonic balancer is at. Easy access. It comes with a plastic panel, just 2 bolts. I have it here in the car actually. So that one right there. So you gotta take that one off, and that'll give you access to the pulley right there. This is honestly the easiest, probably, harmonic balancer I've seen. Just because at first when I got under there, I saw this covered, and I was like, dang it, there's gonna be no room, but that's nice. So first things first, let's take the belts off, and then as you can see there's the rubber that I was telling you guys about. It's gone. So loosen all the belts, and then we'll start tackling this one, and hopefully it's just this rubber and nothing like the belt or the key or anything like that broke, because if it did, it's a whole other problem. So fingers crossed, just the balancer. We'll throw that back on there. You're going to need a harmonic balancer puller, which I'll get here in a second. And we should be good to go back on the road. Stay tuned. Okay, so to loosen this alternator, you got to loosen this on the side. So these 2 bolts are the same size. I believe it's a 12 millimeter. And then before you start, so you can loosen this one, but before you start messing with this one, you got to loosen this other bolt over here. That one on this car was a 14. So that way, you gotta loosen that one a little bit, that way it pivots. So once you loosen this, then you can push it down, your belt is now free. Simple as that. So obviously I'm gonna get down there and see how it was looped before I take it off. But that's the easiest test, is just loosen some bolts, take the bolt off. Then when you tighten it, leave that loose, tighten this one up, and then you tighten this one, and then you tighten the back one. Let's do it in reverse. So now I'm gonna see how the belt is routed. We'll take that off, and then we'll go down there and loosen the power steering pump. All right, so we're here under the car. That's the power steering pump right there. And as you can see, it's got its own belt going to the harmonic balancer, and that's the only one we have left in order to start taking off this pulley. The first bolt is fairly easy to loosen. It's actually, let me get the flashlight back in there. It's that one right there. As you can see, it's got the pivot on there, or the notch for it to move back and forth. And the one that you're gonna need a wrench and a lot of patience for is the one up there at the pivot point, which would be, let's see if I can point you guys to it. It's gonna be right there next where to my finger is where the pivot point is. So as you can see, you can't fit a ratchet in there, so we're gonna have to use, luckily we got a ratcheting wrench. That's gonna be a 12 millimeter. We'll stick our wrench in there, little by little, loosen that a little bit, and you don't have to take it all away. So when I have to replace that power steering pump, that's probably not gonna be fun time now that I know how to take it off. But this time we just have to loosen it, so we just gotta get it a little loose, and then we should be able to squeeze the belts, and it should be able to give and take off the belts, and then we'll start tackling what we gotta take off. Alright, so as you can see, got the belt off. I ended up getting a swivel ratcheting wrench that ended up being easier, something like this. And I actually only did literally like one because it was tight, and then it gave out, and then it shifted the pump towards it. So, have a feeling it's gonna be a pain in the butt to tighten that thing where it was, but that's a problem here in the next few minutes. Now we can start tackling this one. I believe that's a 17 millimeter bolt. Let's see. No, it's actually bigger. Let's see. Okay, so it's actually, I was wrong. It's a 19 millimeter bolt. So you should be able to just take that bolt off. Gonna go find the extractor. I'm pretty sure we have one here at the house. If not, I have to go get one on O'Reilly's, or borrow one, I should say. And then hopefully that bolt comes off pretty easily. If the engine turns, we'll have to figure something out. But I'm gonna start tackling that, and then I'll tell you guys what I ended up running into with taking it off. Alright, so after trying to get that thing off by hand, not gonna happen. Get yourself the Ugga Dugga. Took that bolt right off. So now, I mean, you can try tapping it on the sides, but you don't want to also mess up the seal with the vibrations. So what you can do is thread the bolt back in a little bit, as so, and then you can get you a 3-jaw puller like this one. You can get it from O'Reilly's or anything like that, and then you can just try to extract the pulley. I'm gonna try this way first, just because I don't want to damage the seal and I want to make more work for myself, and I'm gonna get this thing running. So I'm gonna do the 3-jaw puller. We'll take it out, and then we'll put it back on. All right, so as you can see, we got the harmonic balancer, but in 2 pieces out. Since the rubber gave out when I was doing the 3-jaw puller, it was mainly pulling out the outer rings when it was hitting. So then I just threaded the bolt back in, pretty much put it back in, and then we pulled the outer ring out, and then this one actually just came out by hand. Just gotta finesse a little bit. So we're left with this. It looks like the key and everything's good in there. And seeing this, I know this is what failed, because that's what was wobbling. So we should be able to just throw this back in there. Boom. We'll just make sure everything fits good. And we'll tighten it, put the belts back on. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stay tuned. All right, so we got the pulley back on there, bolts back on there. Now, it's going to be the fun part that I had mentioned earlier. Gonna have to figure out how to tighten that power steering pump with the little room that we have with the wrench on there to put the back belts back on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and tackle that. If I run into any issues, I'll let you guys know, but we should be able to just, I mean, essentially tighten it, but just because of the room, I don't know how that's gonna be. And then we'll just install the other belts and tighten the alternator, and pretty much we're done. If this belt or bolts would have came off a lot easier than anticipated, I mean, if I would have gotten the Ugga Dugga right away, it probably would have been done 30 minutes tops, but it's at Alex's house, so I had to go get it. But so I'm gonna tackle that, and then we'll show you guys what else is next. All right, so as you can see, we got all the belts back on there. Alternator, you want it kind of tight, but not too tight, because you also will go through the bearings on the alternator. We did start it. No more noise, no more wobbling of the pulley. Power steering, I got a pry bar just in case, but I ended up just tightening it with my hand and then tightening it with the other one, and it seems to be pretty good. Didn't make any noise. Now what we got to do is put the cover back on this side, put the wheel back on, lower it, and we're good to go. So as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.